What's up, brothers? Welcome back. So before we get started on this video, if you got anything that you're dealing in life that you want me to talk about and you want everyone on here to maybe hear about and give their input, let me know down below. It could be anything. Maybe you're having trouble with your girl, or you're trying to find a job, go to your first interview. Okay? Let me know down below. I'm going to talk about some topics that you guys are dealing with. Okay? So let's get started. This is a video on acquiring power, amassing power in your life. Let's be honest, we all need power. Now, a lot of people say, power is bad. You don't want to be a tyrant. No, I'm not saying be a tyrant. I'm saying be a man that has influence, that can motivate people, that can go out into the world and get his way, that's not afraid, to stand up, to make the call, to set the appointment, to get the interview. Hey man, I haven't heard from you in 3 days. Where's my interview? All right, maybe a little bit more suave than that, but you get what I'm saying. We've got to be men of action, and we're trying to get somewhere. We're trying to make things happen. Okay, two very critical things, beginner steps, but critical is, the first one is to be able to speak, to be able to talk, the gift of gab, to be able to go off the cuff, to be able to present an idea and then flesh it out, to be able to hold attention. Very powerful. Winston Churchill said, "Of all the gifts bestowed upon man, none is so precious as the gift of oratory. He who enjoys it wields a power more durable than that of a great king." Of all the gifts bestowed upon men, the ability to speak, the ability to speak to a group. Guys, communication is huge, and you know what? Communication is lacking. Face-to-face, getting your message across on camera, when you're in an interview, whatever. We're on our phones all the time. No one practices. No one reads. Guys, just by reading a book, it's going to broaden your vocabulary. You're going to be able to think more clear because it's like a forced meditation. So in that 30 minutes that you sit down and read, which not only allows you to read like 1,000 more books in your lifetime just by reading 30 minutes a day, just by doing that, now you're able to think clearly. Okay? It is so amazing that if you're not reading books, like at least one a week, guys, you're doing yourself a disservice. Okay? You're not getting any smarter. Say you're feeling like this one day, you're feeling down in the dumps. Well, guess what? That book that's sitting over there by your bedside, the author was at the top of his game when he wrote that, and now you pick that book up, you're teleported to a new level. Do not skimp out on your reading. Make it a habit. Put down the phone, delete the apps, Facebook, Instagram, delete that stuff and become addicted to reading. And you'll become a better speaker just like that. Okay, it's so powerful. It's like greater power than a king. The second thing that you've got to do, I don't know if I mentioned this, but get on camera, guys. This is back to the first thing, but get on camera and talk. And I know you may be so nervous, but this camera is like a human eyeball. And get used to it, man. Just put it up there. Let it judge you. Be judged. Put yourself out there. Okay, you don't even got to post it anywhere. But at least get in front of a camera, get comfortable, loosen up, lay back, be able to talk, just talk to yourself, because guess what? 2019, there's cameras everywhere. You're always on camera, you just don't know it. Someone comes up to you with a camera, hey, you'd be like, get out of my face, you punk. Guess what? You're always on camera, and you don't even know it. And eventually, when you're in a place of power, there's going to be a lot of cameras on you. So get comfortable. You may have to give a presentation over camera, over a phone, over something capturing you, recording you. You may have to be on TV. You're going to be a politician. You're going to be a man of power and influence. You're going to be on camera. So get used to it. Practice speaking on it, and get really, really competent at this. Okay. The next thing. I don't care who you are, where you live. English is the most important language. It is the most widely respected, and no offense towards any other languages. But let's just say that Spanish or Japanese was the most important language. You better believe I would be putting my time into mastering that to get in the pronunciation right, to sort of understand it on a master level. Okay, not just sort of have it 500 words in my toolkit to speak Spanish to a local and buy a loaf of bread. No, I would be really good at it. English is the most widely respected, and guys, I'm telling you this for your own good. A lot of you guys are over in, the UK, or maybe you're in Germany, maybe you're in China, and you know some English. Your English is pretty good, but it's like kind of broken and stuff. Get very well, get used to pronouncing words. Watch videos. You watch me, okay? Watch different people that speak English, like pros. Because when you do go for job interviews, if you ever come to the U.S. or predominantly English-speaking countries, it's just more respected. There's like a barrier between people that speak broken English to someone who's native speaker. So don't be anxious about it. Just make it something that you actively are trying to get better at, and you will. Okay, you will. You'll get rid of, say your native tongue is German, you'll get rid of your that harsh accent that accompanies when you learn English. If you just practice, watch, see how people interact with it. And for those of you who have learned to speak English, and it's not your native language, share some tips. Because I've spoken with a lot of you, and man, this guy's English. He speaks really good English. So learn it. I'm telling you, it's so important, especially if you're going to come to America or somewhere else that they all speak English. You got to know it. You got to know it. You're going to be respected more and given better opportunities. All right? Talk to you guys soon. Peace.